to a QuickBooks course. Last time we talked about how to open Intuit account. After we opening an account, we will access this screen. The second stage to be performed or should be performed is identifying preferences and user settings. And as we call this stage, this is the basics for your accounting information system. For that, we can perform that preferences and user settings by clicking gear account here and go to your company and choose account and settings. As you see, we have a company settings, usage, payments, checking, sales, expenses, time, advanced. Actually, we have to move through all of that topics and identify our preferences. The first thing we should do to identify the preferences for our company. And as you see here, there are some fields and data should be entered to make your company profile is completed. So the first thing here is company name, and when we click at that icon, we will have that details. Company logo, so you can upload your picture from here, your logo picture from here. And the importance of this logo, it will contain or it will be appear in every document in a QuickBooks system. And after that, you have to fill your company name, or you can edit it. Legal name, is it the same as a company name or different? If it is different, you should to fill the new name here. And after that, we should click save. So now move to the second section, which related to company type, and also click for that icon to identify tax form. And we have many different types of tax form, and we have to choose one of them according to your organization our organization work or nature. And also you can identify the industry as banking industry, commercial industry, or other things, and also save. Now let's move to the section which related to contact information. We click this and company email. This email is the initial email which we open our account according to it. Customer facing email, same as company email, or you can choose another email. Company phone, website, and other details should be identified here. All that data will appear in our documents, so we have to fill it accurately and completely. Here also we have to identify the address and legal address. uh, it will be saved in the database of a QuickBooks. After that, we also here legal address or customer facing address. We have to fill it if it necessary. Now I will ignore usage, payments, and a QuickBooks checking and will display the sales section. Here we identify the preferences which related to the sales in a QuickBooks course. So uh, preferred in invoice terms, you have if you have many choices here and you can choose it according to your policies, your financial policies here. A preferred delivery method, print or print later, send later, or none. Shipping if you need to, or if you provide shipping service, you will identify the details or activate this icon. Also, what we need here actually is to activate custom transaction number and also discount because normally in sales transaction in some situations you need to make additional discounts for special customers or for a special situation or quantity special quantities also. Invoice payment, here we have to set the details which related to this. Products and services, here the settings which related to products and services. The most important thing is track inventory quantity on hand. It should be on because if we activate this choice, you will not be able to make sales without having enough quantity for sales transactions, and also track quantity and the price rate. I think the other options it related to the form of the messages which we need to send to our customers after performing sales transactions. Also here, when we're talking about the section which related to expenses also, okay, we have to carefully discussed or decided about each choice here. Bill and expenses show items table on expense and purchase form. Track expenses and items by customers and etc. Purchase orders. We have to activate this also, and here the message which will be attached to any purchase or expense transaction. The most important thing here is to go to advanced and identify the accounting fiscal year. So here we have to identify the beginning of the year or accounting or fiscal year, financial year. Uh, Here, normally, businesses began their financial year by January, and if and others can choose uh, other alternative here. For example, the Islamic University of Gaza began in the 1st of September. So in this case, we have to choose September as a month of or first month of physical year. So according to your accounting policies, and accounting period, we have to identify the first month for financial year. First month of income tax year also you have to make this, and you have to choose accounting method, and as you see here we have two alternatives: accrual basic and cash basic. Normally, and according to IFRS, we have to apply accrual basic when we make bookkeeping for financial transactions. Close the box, identify the date which we close our financial year. This is related to the time which we have to prepare the financial statements for our organization. So if we identify this date, it will be you will get more accurate financial statements actually. The company type, tax form, here also we have to identify the type of the organization as we mentioned before. Chart of accounts, enable accounts number. If you want to see account numbers, you have to activate this as on. Discount account here. Discount account here. Sorry, we have to close this first of all and move to that other section. Save. Okay. Change chart of accounts. Here we will click, and you have to note that discount account, a quick box suggests a specific account from a chart of accounts to record all discounted transaction, and you can change this account. But normally a QuickBooks suggests the right account to uh, to manipulate or to financially manipulate and processing discount transactions. Categories which related to uh, let's see here, track classes. When a transaction is assigned class or something, it's related to authorities. Automation, here we also hmm, automation and other things, but here we have to the importance of choosing the currency of which you will or the main currency for your organization. So here we suggest you as the United States dollar. Other preferences also, yeah, when if duplicate check number is used, okay, it will enhance our performance or our financial performance and make the errors or financial errors is less than when we control all these items as you see here. After we finished the making the settings and the preferences which related to our company, we have to move to another things or another criteria which related to the second part here, manage users. As you see here, your plan includes up to 5 users. So a quick box make up to 5 users can use this this accounting or this to access and make financial transactions to a quick box, and this is related to the style or the package which we choose at the beginning of this course. Normally, and when you create a new account, by default, you will have one user. In many cases, organizations and organization activities required more than one user for two main reasons. The first, control all the huge amount of transaction. So if we have many transactions, we have more than one accountant or more than one user to control that huge transactions. This is the first. The second, we have to applying internal control strategy which related to segregation financial duties. For that, normally we have or we need more than one user to access our accounting system. And the QuickBooks here make the availability of creating more than one user in a QuickBooks cloud system. Two kinds of users could be added to a QuickBooks system. The first one is internal users. So we maybe need to add an account or a user for the owner of the business or the general manager or for accountant or any employee in our organization, and this person should be have the authority to access financial system or accounting system or reviewing all financial information. This is the first kind of users which classified as internal users. And also the second one is external users. Uh, in this case, as an example about external users, accounting firm which provide bookkeeping services. So we have to make an account for the accounting firm which provide us with bookkeeping services. Okay, now as you see, by default, there is one user here able to access our QuickBooks accounting system. So if we need to add any other users, we can add it from here. If we talking about internal user, we can add it from here, and if we talking about external user, we can add them from here also. So let's see how we can add another user from our team or our employees. We will click for add user here, and as you see, you have to enter and identify the this information. For example, we have to add Muhammad Ali, and his email is mohd@gmail.com. And also you have to identify the role of that person. And here we have some duties: uh, standard all access, standard no access, accounts receivable manager, accounts payable, and etc. So you have to identify the role. For example, in-house accountant. From here we can identify the permissions for this accounting or this user. So here, if we're talking about full access for sales, invoices, estimates, and etc., expenses and other duties, inventory, and we have here all uh, all the app all duties, and we can choose the suitable duties which related to the nature or job description for that user. After choosing the username and the role of that user and the tasks which available for that user, we can make here or send an invitation for that person to access our QuickBooks system. For those he was, how was your experience? Here, evaluation to this to this procedure. We don't need to make this evaluation, but here, as you see, we have another user with his name and email and the role of that user and the status here or action invite. After this user accept the invitation, it will be active user. The same thing we can do for accounting firms. Also from here we can make an invitation and identify the same details which related to the company, and after the company accept uh, your invitation, they will be able to access your a QuickBooks system. We are still in the stage of preparing preferences and user settings. The last thing in this stage is custom form style. From here or gear icon, we can go also to again to your company and custom form styles. And here, as you see, we can make new styles or edit our style now. And yeah, all editing here related to the form of our documents, messages, emails, which we send to external parties. So, for example, here we can go and look at the design or default design for our invoices. This design suggested by a QuickBooks, and we can edit that that form as according to our needs and our objectives and our goals. So if we go here without, and we can go again here to custom from form styles and the new style, choose invoices. We can here dive with a template, add your unique logo, dash. Let's click here and choose. Here are many styles. You can choose one of them to be suitable to your logo, your company, your vision, and etc. So this settings will not affecting our figures and financial information only. It will affect the appearance of our documents, which we need to uh, to send to external parties. To summarize, we now discussed creating a new account, which discussed in the first video. In this video, we discussed making preferences for company and users. Next time, we will complete our preparation to be able to make financial transaction. And next time, we will discuss the chart of accounts, how we can prepare and make it ready to making financial transaction. And also we will discuss adding uh, customers, vendors, products, and services. So thank you very much. See you next tutorial. Goodbye.